am genuinely convinced it will make everything flow better for business and economy and in every industry if the world starts participating with itself for a positive change and in a positive way. If we all share something together, it'll be easier for everyone to communicate in all the industries and amongst all the nations.
People change each other's mind the world over through the stories they share with one another, and not only today. Humanity has been engaging in the art of storytelling to bring communities together for centuries, not even more, for millennia. So, what are the stories of our world? It is impossible to tell without gathering the visionaries, the writers, the poets, visual artists, musicians, the performers, that stand out amongst the rest across the nations, to bring them together today so that they can collaborate on telling a global story together.
I think what IFCC wants to do is not the creation of a particular possibility, but rather the creation of the possibility of possibilities.
This whole idea of the IFCC, it's fantastic. Having people from so many different backgrounds who are very astute to their own particular subject, but then they come together and make something that might astonish all of us.
We have a big role to play in constructing the narratives of our time. In the multiplicity of our global world, we get lost in confusion and identities are disappearing through visuals of our pop culture-laden media. The IFCC is describing collaboration, and moreover collaborative creativity, as being at the heart of all of our futures. We now understand perfectly that without collaboration in every industry, the world cannot progress further.
What makes the IFCC pedagogical architecture so unique and revolutionary is that it's composed by 3 different building blocks. At the base of it, you have diversity. That is the diversity of the cultural background each student artist bring with herself or himself to the school. That diversity, it then becomes the material for the process and the structural collective creation that is the main core activity for the year. The result of that, so the end aim of this collective building, is the artwork.
The IFCC proposes an artist-in-residence program that functions at the same time as a pedagogical method in a pedagogical context, so that it responds to the necessity that we are experiencing in 21st century of new pedagogical approaches.
When people philanthropically invest into this foundation, they'll be participating in a project that will help change the world in a better direction and for future generations and decades to come.
The IFCC is creating a platform by which we can experiment with which tools and techniques the world can use to harmoniously collaborate, so that we can help influence, even if in some small way, the world in a better direction.